On the eve of Father's Day, we're here at Tenney Stadium, home for the Kingston Stockade this evening. Another matchup in the North Atlantic Conference between Stockade and New Jersey United. Alongside Spike Veruscio, I'm Dan Albeck, and Spike. Stockade have turned their back half of the season around. A strong home performance against Vallejo, led by a multi-goal appearance from none other than Marist Richard Morel.
Yes, one of your classmates.
Yeah, well, maybe I've had him in class. Who knows? You
guys were cheating on each other's math exams
well,
just a week ago. No, it's a fantastic showing last weekend, and like I say, it's his coming out party, and let's hope he's front and center tonight, and let's hope he can keep it continue, as Sammy Sosa says.
He is, in fact, in the starting lineup once again, playing in the center striker position. On the other side of the ball, though, New Jersey United sitting in the middle of the pack, currently in the playoffs. We just discussed the top three teams will advance the playoffs. However, they lost a 1-0 game against Hartford FC, but they weren't in New Jersey. They were actually playing on Staten Island in Wagner College, but they got a lot of talent loaded up on this roster, and it all starts with Diego Navas, number 10 left wing, first team All-NJAC last season for William Patterson University, 13 goals last season, 32 shots on goal, and he's majoring in sports management.
So, imagine that.
Got a lot in common with him. Probably don't have the left touch that he does.
Well, he's also needs a tutor to get through, basic English. I don't know. It's Dennis Crowley, the team owner. I texted him at the last minute here, asking about the playoff format. And, of course, he's in the tech industry. He responded within 20 seconds. And he says, yes, it's the top three teams in our conference go. Like Kingston last year, the number one gets a bye, and 2 and 3 play a wild card. So, technically, Stockade now at 4 points. Our opponent tonight, the New Jersey United, with 9, Syracuse with 9, Hartford with 10, and of course the Shockers have been on fire. They're with 16. So you're going to need 3 tonight, Dan. That'll give you 7. You want to hope Syracuse drops a game. I mean, there's still time. There is still time. This is not desperation, because after tonight's match, we have the Hartford City Colts coming here, our big wooden shoe rivals, next Saturday, same time. And then Stockade goes back on the road at Syracuse. That'll be a big game if they're in it. And then at New York Shockers on July 6th. That's the closing game of the regular season.
Certainly excited to see that wooden shoe derby. Here at Tenney Stadium, a little different look, but obviously the top of the standings, the Shockers have been on fire. There's no catching them. 5 wins, 1 draw, a loss, no losses actually.
I don't know where they got that Italian guy, Balu. He's just a scoring machine.
They've really put together an offense that when Lee saw a few weeks ago can dismantle.
Yeah, they were, we had them on the ropes for about, 25 minutes.
If that.
Yeah, but Balu, I've seen his other game. He's got a couple of braces. He's just unstoppable. And I guess, when you're a team in the Albany area, you're going to attract Italian players who can beat up on Albania or whatever. But it's interesting that Hartford has been the kind of class of the conference for a long time. But to see the Shockers rising, so maybe we can take them out. Who knows? This team has resilience.
We're going to let the PA take it from here, and Sheila D coming up next. Getting the national anthem.
This is Jordan, our PA announcer. You'll hear him in the background. He has a son with him who's probably 6, and they won last week, so I call him the good luck charm. Of course. The first win for Stockade. So Jordan is doing the do.
Announcements and lineups will announce after this.
New Jersey United AC has played 6 matches this season, leading to 3 wins and 3 losses. Stockade has also played 6 matches, resulting in 1 draw, 4 losses, and 1 epic win against Vallejo last weekend. Tonight's game day program and full roster of players and numbers can be found online at stockadefc.com/program, or just scan the QR code at the merch table or on the back of your Stockade season tickets. And now a Father's Day message from my 4-year-old son and fellow MC. He says happy Father's Day. Let's take a moment to thank our generous 2024 sponsors, including Collab Fund, a New York-based venture fund that invests and supports companies at the intersection of for-profit and for-good. Cabinet Designers on Route 28 in Kingston, a kitchen and bath design firm. Radio Woodstock, a Hudson Valley locally owned and operated radio station. And our sideline sponsors, Barn Fox, Relone, Radio Kingston, and Community Playthings. In just a short while, the teams will be making their way onto the pitch, accompanied by players from the town of Poughkeepsie Soccer Club, with your cheers and the enthusiastic drumming of our official supporters group, the Dutch Guard. Our ball kids today are from the town of Poughkeepsie Soccer Club. Make sure to check out our food trucks, Big E Barbecue and From the Ground Up, and the bar featuring local brews from our good friends at Keegan Ales in Kingston. Special welcome to the Rondout AYSO 965 referees. The Rondout AYSO serves over 200 youth players. These dedicated junior refs provide full staff referee crews for U11 and U14 games every weekend. They are Cole Stewart, Wendy Stewart, Lucian Downing, Cleo Ramirez, Darren Krasav, Phoebe Stewart, Isaac Downing, Elliot Stewart, and Oren Hendrick. We will be getting started in just a few minutes.
We're back briefly just to read over the lineups here. Starting lineup for Stockade. Standard 4-3-3, a little different than last week. Lorenzo Nunez, who had a clean sheet against Vallejo, will not be playing. Dylan McDermott will be taking over in the goal. Molina, Salguero, Honchar, and Leitner are that defensive line. Hernandez, Gionza, and Makaj, followed by Julot, Morel, and Rabadi. So Julot and Morel, again, that Maris duo leading those forwards and looking to get the ball to Morel and keep with that same game plan. On the other side of the ball, Fafman, Cadigan, Bruno, Walters, Fernandez, Kaldanek, and then, of course, in this app, the roster gets a little fuzzy, so give me 1 second.
The fuzzy app.
Cadigan, Bruno, Walters, Fernandez. In the midfield, we got Kaldanek, John Paul Valencia, Jeremy Klinger. First team All NJAC, Diego Navas. Konstantin Tikhanovsky, a Fordham recruit, actually will be playing his graduate year with Fordham. He played at Brooklyn Tech for 4 years.
The Brooklyn Tech guy, yeah.
So a little interesting lore.
He's used to very tight spaces.
Yes, of course. And then Murdi Kiliko is their striker. Plays at Iowa Western, 4 goals last season, 2 assists, and a 400 shot percentage. So when he does play, he is fairly accurate. They are playing what looks like a 4-5-1, so it should be pretty interesting. A lot of middle of the field control versus Stockade's pretty standard 4-3-3 that they run week to week.
Yeah.
But definitely some different looks. Rabadi and Makaj were coming off the bench last game. I remember they came in around 60th minute. There were a lot of subs for both sides. But, again, pretty standard. It is surprising that Nunez is not playing after that clean sheet last game, but maybe just looking to switch things up. McDermott, obviously, usually in that position, so will be interesting.
Well, that's the thing with the keepers. It's been a bit of a carousel in the last several seasons. But for me, I don't know. There's something about McDermott's height. I saw him stand on his head for 2 seasons ago. The guy was just unbelievable week after week. And I'm thinking he's you have a must-win game, you're playing Dylan McDermott. And that's just my opinion as an announcer and as a fan who's seen him in action. And, I can't believe he wasn't the number 1 here at Marist, but, that happens.
Yeah, Dylan McDermott now transferred from Marist all those years ago in 2022. Now plays for Binghamton. Appeared in 11 matches with 10 starts last season. So, Dylan, I saw him at practice yesterday Thursday in good spirits. I did show up to practice.
Oh, nice.
I did film some social content.
This is unreal. You're like stealing the show here, Dan.
Little preview. I asked every player who they thought the funniest player was on the team.
You got to do that.
Dylan refused to give me an answer, did a few laps around the track, and didn't want to say himself, but ended up saying himself as funniest player. He is, and I will say, he is a bunch of laughs.
You should do a fanzine, Dan.
Maybe I should.
It would be an online app that you can get in 2 seconds.
Get a few articles on that site.
And no paper cuts.
But
Dan Albach, superstar to my left here at Marist. And here come the teams.
Teams are coming out. We're going to take another step back and let the announcers and Sheila D from Sheila in the Deep take over. We'll be right back.
Please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem and meet our performer for the evening, Sheila D. Sheila is a singer-songwriter who plays rock and roll music with her band Sheila and the Deep End. Her debut album, Has to Be Real, is available on all streaming platforms, including Spotify and Apple Music, and you can often catch her songs on the airwaves of Radio Woodstock. Please give a big Stockade welcome to Sheila D.
Oh, say, can you see by the whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Your Kingston Stockade starting 11. Goalkeeper Lorenzo Nunez. Number 7, Hugo Guerra. Number 9, Mateo Mara. Number 10, Alessio Hernandez. Number 15, Anthony Tenney. Number 16, Richard Morel. Number 19, Jonathan Salguero. Number 21, Jared Julo. Number 22, Kojo Majai. Number 26, Dylan Kelly. And number 27, Luke Blanchard. Enjoy the game.
We're back, and unfortunately, I read not updated lineups. So thank you to our PA for correcting me. And Lorenzo is, in fact, in the game after that clean sheet. I did, obviously Dylan still working his way back. So it was good to see Lorenzo in tonight because clean sheet after your first win. We're going to roll off that good energy.
Yeah, I mean, was McDermott injured? Am I missing something probably?
No clue. I mean, that could be the case. Obviously, Lorenzo has been playing some pretty strong ball.
Yeah, he did well last weekend. It was impressive.
Pretty similar lineup, though, other than a few switches. Julo Morel still that left-in striker. Hugo Guerra, who tied for the lead in goals, if you happen to read the fanzine this week, produced by my friend to the right.
What can I do? So yeah, he's got a pair. Morel has a pair.
So 5 goals from that top 3. Alessio Hernandez in the game. Mara, Anthony Denis, our Frenchman.
Yeah, yes, we can order snails. I love it.
Now, I was in France, and I did avoid escargot.
Okay.
However, I did have frog legs, and I will say they were quite delectable.
I had rabbit during the '98 World Cup, and it was delicious.
See? There we go. Expanding palates, expanding nationality.
You weren't even born in '98, were you?
Nope.
Oh, my God.
Born in 03.
I love it.
A lot of these players born in 04 or 05, and that, for me, is just mind-boggling.
My '98 World Cup references are ancient history.
On the other side of the ball, pretty similar to the lineup I read, Fafman, Cadigan, Bruno, Jackson, and then in that midfield, Yamiraj, Naval, Klinger, and Kaliko. Some of the highlights of the players in the forward. I will get you some more information on those updated players. Novice still in the game, that player we highlighted. Look for him on the left side of the ball. Very dangerous with left winger here. Now, Stockade wearing that signature creamsicle, you could call it,
creamsicle orange. That's been the go-to reference.
But New Jersey United wearing some uniforms I have not seen before, you have not seen before.
Yeah, it's a weird corporate stripe across the top.
But we're underway here.
Nunez with a save.
We won't get it too ahead of ourselves. There goes the smoke. The sun is beaming down. It does say 78, but boy, does it feel hotter with this evening sun beaming right down across the Hudson. We're underway here, NPSL, Stockade, New Jersey.
Facing due west. Yes, we had a nice view of the sun. Dan Albach to my left. I'm Spike Brusho. We're bringing in the action. Just started 0-0 against a new expansion team in the NPSL conference, strangely known as New Jersey United. And I counted at least 35, semi-pro teams within 10 miles of Newark.
Ball to that back line. Hunkar clears it. Now a little trouble early. Morrell did charge the goalie, but nothing so far. Smoke is everywhere, and as Kingston plays the traveling New Jersey United, here's Julot. Gets the ball to Denis. On the right side, Dylan Kelly. Kelly from Beacon, New York. There's Alessio. Back to Kelly. Mateo Mara with a long ball, looking for Morrell.
Hernandez wearing the captain's armband tonight.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And there's the ball kicked away.
Ooh.
A little trouble there. It looked like Mara originally got it, but
Might have been a handball there too by Kingston.
it did look like it. But here is some quick attack on the right side. Through the smoke, can barely see it. A chip in, but on that left side, that was Klinger, Jeremy Klinger, a mystery man. Not much information about him online, but did go to, I believe, we were talking about his high school.
Western Iowa or something? Some bizarre. He was in Kearney, right?
He was the one that went to Kearney High School.
Yeah, the soccer capital of the United States, according to many. Tony Miola's hometown. And I believe Tab Ramos.
Kickoff from Nunez. It's Alessio who gets a header, but it's back to that line of defense. Pfaffman. Pretty sure the P is silent in his last name. It's definitely not Pfaffman.
Yeah.
Mara gets it away.
Denis shove.
Oh, a little shove there. Looks like it will just be a little kick here for Stockade.
Was that Mateo Mara?
Mateo Mara.
Yeah, he got shoved. Denis wearing what? He's
Denis wearing 15, so I got to get my numbers right.
Circling the roster here.
Salguero on the left side gets tripped up a little, though. Julot's going to help him out. It's going to be out and Stockade ball once again. Apologies for those roster difficulties. We are getting our rosters back in shape. Technology.
Dan, you have no idea. 5 years ago, we didn't even have numbers.
Julot just lost it in the box. Yeah, that would.
Steve and I had to just speculate as to who was on the field.
Face identification, not my strong suit. I'd much prefer.
I would go with shoes. I was big on shoes and hairdos.
You know what? That sounds like the way to go.
Yeah.
Take a look here. Our goalie matchup tonight. Max Pfaffman, a freshman, played club ball with NYCFC Academy. So
he's a Man City guy.
Must be.
Lorenzo wearing his tomato red outfit here. Why is he wearing one? That's McDermott's number. But
that's Pfaffman.
Pfaffman's wearing the tomato red.
It'd be weird if we had tomato red.
I should know which end of the field I'm looking at. That would help.
But
Pfaffman is in a tomato red getup.
And St. John's freshman.
Oh, that's why he's wearing the red.
Yeah. A lot of crossover there between stadiums, NYCFC, St. John's, and all those schools down in that city.
That's a good program.
Great program. From Brooklyn.
Of course. Be better if he's from Queens, but that's, what are you going to do? You can't have everything in this.
Can't have everything. Here's a kick. Ooh, deflected. Alessio's going to settle that one. Hugo playing that right side striker role, and it might be a ball to him, but Morrell loses it. Tough one-on-one, but good play from defenders.
The famous number 6 for New Jersey United.
And he's wearing the captain armband. That is Sean Cadigan, a rising junior for St. Peter's.
Tough guy from Jersey City.
Hugo on the right side. Soft touches across in here, but stays on the ground. Not much that Morel can do. Cleared away by that New Jersey line. Good touch here from number 9. That's Merdine Kaliko, who plays at Iowa Western. On the left
side.
side.
Did you say Iowa Western?
Iowa Western.
Oh, my God. Who knew?
Who knew? Lives in Orange, New Jersey.
That's a long way from the greater Newark area. Yeah, apparently number 6 was very bold with the Kingston supporters when we went down and lost 1-0 a couple of weeks ago.
Certainly you would like your captain to be the one to fire people up, so.
I guess they didn't have too many fans, so they went after our fans when they celebrated. To the point where Kingston officials went over to make sure there was no contact with the Dutch Guard people.
Well, now we are home, or are home away from home.
Yes.
And we'll just have to see. Hopefully they don't cook up any goal celebrations tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, they'll be outnumbered, certainly. There's more supporters here. I don't think they have road support. Did drive by Dietz today. It's looking good.
Alessio gets the one-on-one away from me. Here's Novice. But again, good defensive play here from Stockade.
They probably have the scouting report on him, Dan.
Oh, I'm sure. They had
They're very thorough.
Instantly convulged to 2v1.
Yeah, like,
so
okay, shut down 10 and you got a shot here.
Hopefully my notes and our coach's notes are aligned. Coach Jamal.
Yes.
Who, when I asked him who the funniest player on his team was, he said, they're all clowns.
Yeah, that's a good answer for a coach. Yeah, I'm looking at the United strip there. It looks like they have 3 corporate sponsors across their chest, and then some, I guess their main logo, which...
Very old school.
One corporate sponsor is usually the case, but 3 is...
Nice cross here from Guerra, but nothing much. That initially started with Alessio Hernandez, who played an unbelievable game of defense last time against Vallejo. Part of the reasons a lot of those Vallejo, rushes at the goal were completely halted.
That's how he earned the captain's armband. Here's a cross in.
Deflected away, but still some trouble. Here's Guerra. Hugo!
Oh, man.
Kicked away, 1-on-1 against the goalie, but a tough angle. Alessio's going to recover this one.
Great opportunity for the Orange here.
Dylan Kelly.
8th minute scoreless against New Jersey United here at Tenney Stadium.
Hugo's been a real problem already. It looks like they're starting attacks on the right side to start this one. That's 2 crosses in from Guerra. 1 deflected and 1 almost a chance for himself.
Short corner.
Julo. Nice move. Oh, looks like it's going to be tough. Jeremy Klinger fights that one off for New Jersey. He's playing that right side, far side of your screen, wearing number 7. Stockade flags running wild. You see some kids having a good time.
High energy in the shade over there.
Yeah, looks good fun. We always do. Plenty of good refreshments, some barbecue out on the field.
The 2 food trucks.
Here we go. Looks like something starting here for New Jersey, but Julo not happy, a little frustrated. Maybe thought he got fouled. On that right side again, the Iowa West man. Diego Navas gets tripped up. Looks like there might be a foul here, but it was just outside the box. Navas got tripped up. Couldn't tell who tripped him up. But not a good start. A free kick just outside the box, but again, a tough angle. Nunez is pretty good on those free kick tries last time. Gonna be playing from the right side.
11th minute here, scoreless. Kingston against New Jersey United AC.
A header in, but just off the right post.
Oh.
That was close. Navas recovers, but tough to get a powerful shot off your chest.
a lot of traffic there, and he shoots wide left.
That was immediate danger. It looked like it was Mardi Kaliko, the Iowa Western sophomore striker, who had a chance to get ahead on the ball. It just hit the right post. But luckily,
Yeah, good opportunity there for Jersey.
Stockade does recover.
I'm just going to call him Jersey. I think. You have to eventually, and then you get into Springsteen cliches and Sopranos jokes.
Oh, yes.
I won't go there. It's just too obvious.
I would love to make some Sopranos jokes. I am on the last season streaming on HBO.
See, that's right. You weren't born until.
I was born in the age of streaming.
There you go. I came in late on The Sopranos too, but they filmed some of it up here in the Hudson Valley. That was fun.
Yes, they did. I actually just watched the episode where they go up towards Beacon. Oh, fight away, and
that's a whistle.
That was a clear whistle. Jeremy Klinger tried to get the best of Jonathan Salguero, Marist Jr.
That was some good effort there by the New Jersey United fried hot dogs, whatever we want to call them.
Rippers. Nunes going to kick it in this 12th minute. We come to you the eve of Father's Day, second night of the U.S. Open. Not sure who has the lead.
And the Euro. Soccer,
Championships.
Yeah, it's been happening. Good crowd in Rhinebeck for the Italy game. They're all wearing Juventus shirts. I tried to sell them on local soccer. They looked at me like, what do you mean, Upper West Side?
Jay playing that left side, donning number 22. Wasn't in the original lineup, but he is playing tonight from Warwick. Oneonta, my dad's alma mater. Cross here for Morel. Loses the touch, though, and it's Novice who's playing a little farther back than his usual position. Gonna play this one up. There's Klinger on that right side. Gets tripped up here. Does not look like it was a clean challenge, unfortunately. And that's an instant yellow card. It looks like the ref immediately saw that. Dutch guard goes a little quiet. And here's some shoving.
Card went to what, Morel?
Looks like it could have been Morel. Not a happy crowd here. Jersey United looked a little upset with that. It looks like could have touched the foot of Novice. And he's been banged up early.
Yeah, that was a May 11th, our second game of the season, a 1-0 loss at Metuchen High School. And apparently there was a lot of aggro at that game. So maybe expect more here, who knows. The Metuchen 11, Dynamo Metuchen. I mean, you come up with different names for a team that takes the entire state as their umbrella, which the New York Shockers do the same thing. I'm like, you're the Albany or the Colony 11. Come on, give me a break here with the umbrella marketing.
We do, in fact, have
not a fan.
Town. We do have a town identity.
I love the fact they called it the Kingston Stockade FC. They pinned it on the history of that neighborhood, and it was genius. If they did a Hudson Valley thing, forget it. You know, like someone from Copake is going to drive, oh, it's a Hudson Valley team. It doesn't work. I mean, the Renegades tried it. The Vipers tried it with the hockey. Pin yourself on a city, be it Poughkeepsie, be it Kingston, be it Fishkill. And the opportunities are endless with a name like Fishkill.
Absolutely. Looks like we should be getting started here shortly. A little bit of stoppage time will be added to the end of this first half. We are in the 15th minute.
There's been some opportunities in the first 15 minutes for both teams.
Certainly has. Hugo with a missed touch. Hits it right back to New Jersey. And here's a play. That was from Mara. Morel's going to catch up, but kicked away by the St. John's recruit.
The Johnny. A slight panic there from him for just a split second. And I think his red shorts were about to change color. But
a little bit of panic there, but Morel was being pretty closely guarded. Jay. Salguero. Julo. Julo also voted himself funniest player, which you do that, you're automatically funny. And here's Hugo with the right side. Gonna get him a left strike, but
man.
Again, just overrolls it, misses that right post, but a good opportunity. He's got some speed early on, some speed from that right side that certainly wasn't present last game, but has been the emphasis of attack so far.
Maybe 2 more steps there might have helped him out, but that big center back there, the guy who has the ball now, he was certainly in the way.
Certainly.
Number 4.
While there's some downtime, I will read you the adjusted Kingston lineup. I did punt on the first one due to the app giving me some technical difficulties. Now we are owned by a tech manager, and
certainly
not making him proud, but
this team has been on the forefront of streaming. Back before streaming, this is one of the first teams to put their games on the internet.
Here's a J. He's going to pass it to Julo. Salguero on that left side. Nunez behind goal. Guerra, Mateo Mara, Alessio Hernandez, Denny, Richard Morel, Salguero, Julo. A J, Dylan Kelly, and Luke Hunchar is your lineup. 4-3-3 per usual. You got Guerra, Morel, and Julo in that front attack. Hunchar. Kelly. Feed here to Hugo. Kelly back to Hugo. Morel. Morel hasn't had many good one-on-ones so far. He's had a little trouble. Mara loses it. And there's the Iowa Western man and looking for Navas, but again, good eye by Jonathan Salguero. Playing some good defense so far. Hugo with a great touch. Has Alessio, but opts for Morel, who again gets a little blindsided. That was their captain who stopped that one, Sean Cadigan.
The angry man.
St. Peter's Peacock, ruffling a few feathers. Navas is going to force Alessio out of bounds, and it's going to be Kelly to throw this one back in. Back to Kelly. Touch here to Hunchar. In the middle of the field, that's Denny. On the right side, that's Salguero. Julo. Salguero looking for a run, but not much. Julo's going to have to switch it up. Nice move there, but just too many defenders around him in the middle. Navas gets it back. Klinger. Klinger is going to try to start an attack here. Navas. Good defense from Alessio and Salguero.
They shut him down.
It's looking like they're finding the primary ball handler, and just 2-on-1 matchups have really closed in, being pretty aggressive, but it's certainly working. Physicality was a clear strength against Vallejo last match, and it looks like this one is a little more even so far. Well, good cross here, but just a little too far. Lorenzo Nunez gets the ball back, and it'll be Kelly to get it back in.
20th minute, 0-0. Kingston Stockade hosting New Jersey United, an expansion team in our conference.
Sunny skies so far in Poughkeepsie. 78 was the temperature at the start of game time, and here a chance for New Jersey. A chip shot, but just left, and there was definitely an opportunity there for Kiliko, who has been real trouble so far for Stockade, more trouble than Navas, I would argue.
Yeah, 14 there for Jersey was up in arms. He seemed to think more could have been done with that situation. Of course, he wants the ball, but if there's 3 guys next to you, it's not always that easy. But.
Going to be a corner here. Yamiraj Probably butchered that, unfortunately, but back to him. Trying to start some sort of play. Novice tried to cross it in and hook it with his right foot. Ball on the ground, intercepted by Julot. Jay.
Got some space here now.
Dutch guard getting a little more fiery. Hugo. Going to try to reset this offense for Stockade, who had a little bit of pressure in the first 15 minutes, but been pretty silent so far. Hugo with a long ball. On the left side is Alessio, and a great touch to get ahead, but loses it. Just too many defenders on him and not much help around. Tough angles to play.
He settled that one nicely.
That was Evan Walters who took it away. Chestnut Hill College. Played one season at Ocean County College.
Chestnut Hill, I'm guessing Boston, but might be wrong.
I wasn't sure. When I hear Chestnut Hill, I hear Boston College. So,
or it could be Millbrook.
True.
I figured this New Jersey team would be all Rutgers guys, or Monmouth, or but you never know.
Here's Merdi. Kicks it to the right, the left side. A long ball here, looking for Novice, but kicked away. Novice has been the clear primary finisher, but has not gotten to receive the ball. Another left side attack started by your Mirage. Looks like it'll be another corner here. So there's a few corner tries. Mirage will take it once more. Probably looking for Klinger. Novice.
Nine is in there for New Jersey. That's
Merdi.
Yeah.
Kaliko. Here's the ball, and Kaliko, but man. Off the top.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like they're calling it a goal. Off the crossbar.
And straight down. Straight down.
A stroke of luck here. Did not see who got the initial touch. It could have been Novice who was leaning on that right side, but
there was some shirt pulling going on, and it came away. That might have helped, actually. It distracted him just enough.
That is certainly providing an exhale of relief for Stockade. That was
the crossbar straight down. That could go, either way.
That's about as close as you can get. Kaliko. Hit away by Alessio, and 23 minutes in, certainly tries for both sides. A pretty even match so far. It's been New Jersey in the back, 10 minutes. Klinger fighting with Salguero. Julo falls, not sure why. Looks like he got roughed up a little bit there.
Yep, scoreless draw so far. 25th minute. Here.
Alessio gets the best in that 1v1. Kelly. Driving in the middle of the field. Morel,
nice
a nice chip shot.
Oh, man.
Just a great way to start some offense that Morel, who did score those 2 goals last time, trying to facilitate a little himself.
You can see Dylan Kelly had some ideas on that last run.
Certainly was driving in the middle of the field.
There. He's threaded his way through 3 defenders. That was a good aggressive move. The lad from Beacon.
Looks like some more frustration here from Stockade. They thought they got the ball hit out on New Jersey, but Salguero did not rush for it. Didn't think there was a need. Denny fighting in the middle of the field with Klinger. Jimmy Bruno, also a defender in that back half for New Jersey, donning number 4, a rising junior. Sorry, yes, rising junior at William Patterson. So a few William Patterson players 2 assists last season, double majoring in political science and secondary education.
Oh.
So seems like he knows what he
He's
wants
a busy
to do.
guy.
Certainly.
Where is Patterson? Is that in Jersey somewhere?
Now, the only suspicion
Patterson.
I have is that it's near Patterson, New Jersey.
Well, yeah, yeah, it could be.
But, however, it is William Patterson. So
Okay.
who knows? Kelly going to look to push the middle of the field here. He's got Morrell on the right, Julo on the left. Julo with the stop. Gets clear frustration,
Thought he was
slams the
mugged
ground
there.
with both hands.
Yeah. No call.
Looks like he got fouled, but referee rushes on by. A potential offensive play here. Novice charging the middle of the goal. It's Mirage. Merdi. Merdi Kaliko.
Here you go. Good counter.
On the right side,
opportunity.
it's Hugo.
Down the right.
You have Julo in the middle, Morrell. It's going to be a cross in.
Yes.
Julo
Oh,
misses
my
the touch
goodness.
with his left foot. A really unbelievable cross by Hugo.
Hugo set that up, man. He was on fire down the right side.
Julo, a little bit of frustration. He's had a few frustrating last 5 minutes, but Hugo had a powerful cross in, curved in. There were 2 players on that left side that could have potentially hit the ball. Julo opted for the shot with his left foot, but came up short. No trouble for Pfaffman.
That reminded me of Reece James from Chelsea, that type of cross. Right? He just lasers them into the box.
That was
And
certainly
usually good things happen.
And here's another from Hugo. It's Morrell. Fought off. Morrell going to kick it to Alessio, but over the top of the bar.
Knocking on the door here, the orange.
Certainly multiple shots. A lot of them not on goal. That has been the trouble. There hasn't been a lot of trouble for Pfaffman yet. Now, you imagine a St. John's recruit has that experience. And
you would think.
He is a youngin', but that is a competitive division, nonetheless. Big East.
Oh, yeah.
Not many other Big East players playing on either team. I don't think any.
You don't see too many in the NPSL. You know, they usually shoot for a higher.
That MLS Next, obviously, is quite popular in this area.
USL 1.
Certainly. Start of something on offense for New Jersey, but hit away, and Denis is going to recover it. Just approaching the 30th minute. Alessio hits it to Kelly.
And we are scoreless, but there has been several opportunities. It's been a pretty good match here.
It's been a very back and forth match.
Yeah.
Now, you would like to see some goals. And Hugo has really been the proponent of that, and he's going to fight another one-on-one. He has just been unbelievable on those. Gets fought off here, though, by Mirage, taking a few of those corners.
Oh, I figured that for a Kingston throw, but I was wrong.
Referee opts for New Jersey United AC.
When I hear AC in Jersey, I think Atlantic City. I'm going to lose at the roulette table. Athletic club. Give me a break over here.
Please give Spike a break.
Yes, I'm begging for. Just call your team the Metuchen Dynamo.
Kaliko pushing up the field, and here's a ball here for Klinger, but fought away. Oh, whistle from the ref. Not sure what that was for.
Seemed to be behind the ball.
Looks like there is going to be an offsides call here. Klinger.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Klinger who plays on the right middle side.
Lorenzo held his own there with a strong foot.
He really
wasn't
did.
About to give way. He was like, okay, this is mine.
Do not worry about where Klinger was. Just went straight for the ball, which in those plays, when it's a one-on-one matchup for a goalie, it's necessary.
Yeah.
Here's Denis on the left side.
In the shade. Nice and cool over there.
Where the Dutch guards hanging out, probably about 80% of them in the shade. Kelly, touch on the right side, fights off. Looks like he's going to, a shot here.
No whistle.
Didn't look like that was ball. Hugo in the middle.
Man.
Mara couldn't get the job done. Again,
Yeah.
Pfaffman, that was his first true play as a goalie.
Kind of a loose ball in the 6 there. That, You got to jump on that.
Pfaffman certainly did. Bad touch here. So it will be Stockade ball. Morel gets around his defender. Looks like a bit of a pull, but uses his body. Hugo's going to look in the cross, as he has many times tonight, but deflected away. It'll be Morel to cover, Salguero to recover, excuse me. Julo. Denny. A long ball here, but just not the shot you wanted.
Figured he'd give it a go from distance.
It would be fair to say that the majority of this half has been played on the Kingston, or I guess rather the New Jersey defense side, which is a good sign for Stockade, who really has been excelling when they keep the pressure on, use their athleticism.
Yeah, something's got to give here, Dan.
Certainly does. It certainly did in that last game. Jimmy Bruno's going to kick it away. Merdi. Across looking for Klinger, but not much in that one. Mara looking for the header, loses it. Sean Hadigan.
The tough guy captain.
Something starting on the right side. Klinger, who has been way more prevalent later in this match, keeps fighting in. A left hook, but way too far, and looks like it's going to be a goal kick or maybe a throw-in. Throw-in on the very far side. That one just snuck in.
That was a wild shot, and that really had...
Considering that shot was for the goal.
That shot ended up in Wappingers.
It certainly did, but it's going to end up helping New Jersey, but ooh, a hard shot there. Navas takes it off his chest. Kelly's going to throw this one in. Benches are quiet, obviously. It is still the 32nd minute. Morel. Hugo takes a tumble, and there's not much there. Ajed and Klinger hits it in.
Clear it.
And cleared by Ajed.
Nicely done.
That was tough. Klinger.
Yeah, I was nervous about that situation.
One thing about this mystery man Klinger is he certainly has the speed to get it done, and he has made himself aware. Morel's going to kick it, though, and it's going to be a play here for Stockade.
Maybe he was a Carney Scott.
Certainly could have been. Julo's going to get this one, but a hard bump here from defender. Mara kicks it away, but foul called on Mara. Trips up his prey, I'd call him.
Long shadows being cast by the players here as we move into the 34th minute, 0-0 in Poughkeepsie, New York. Cameras facing due west. So you see a slight glare.
Give you some scores from around the world. The Euro Championships underway, and my Italian brethren certainly.
I thought you were German.
I am, but you know, studied in Florence.
Oh, okay.
My Italian brethren certainly had trouble when Albania scored in the 23rd second of the game.
Yes, I stepped out of my shower when I heard the crowd noise.
I did see a video on Twitter. Here's Klinger, though. We'll interrupt.
Florence to Poughkeepsie. That's a Dan Albach story that will be told someday. Compare and contrast.
It's how my life got flipped and turned upside down. Here we go. Nunez gonna kick this one in.
So is that Fiorenza? Is that the Florence team?
Fiorentina. ACF Fiorentina.
Yeah, the guy used to own the New York Cosmos.
Yes, he did.
He's the owner of Fiorentina.
Yeah. An American owner. They donned
the Columbia guy.
Donned the purple. Forza Viola.
There you go. Did you go to matches?
I went to 3.
Nice.
I went to
that's awesome.
A Conference League matchup, Europa Conference League, when they played Club Brugge.
Oh, it's just, I'm so jealous.
And they won. However,
they
did lose in the Conference League final against Olympiacos in Athens. So that's a tough one to win. A shot here from Hugo, deflected.
Looking for the side door there, it was closed.
The good news is this will be a corner.
Hugo's energy down the right side is, you know, if he can connect with Morel, on one of those Reese James crosses. We're in business.
It certainly has been the X factor. Spain played Croatia today, and Croatia with Luka Modric had nothing going for it. Spain, 3-0 win. Switzerland also played Hungary.
That was on Fubo or something.
That was on Fubo, so probably didn't catch that one.
Yeah.
Julo, a cross in here, but plenty of blue shirts.
Nice.
Hugo, a cross in. He was looking for a J.
Who won the Switzerland match?
Switzerland.
Or was it
3-1.
a draw? It should have been a draw if it's Switzerland. Yeah, sorry.
A little joke to their common neutrality. And tomorrow we got a few matches. Slovenia, Denmark, Poland, except a Lewandowski-less Poland.
Oh, yeah.
Against Virgil van Dijk's Dutch team.
Yeah, they wear orange.
They also wear orange. We have a lot of Dutch significance in the Hudson Valley.
We got England playing tomorrow, too.
Speaking of Reece James.
Yeah. 2 o'clock kick or something weird.
Now, that England team is stacked this year. Jude Bellingham, Cole Palmer, obviously trophyless Harry Kane. Mara gets fought off here.
There was a meme with Kane getting off the airplane and said, just keep the engine running. We're going to be, like that. That was so cool.
That was cruel. Harry has been trying to get a...
They love to pick on him.
Recently transferred to Bayern, who
We're a
failed
disaster.
to win the Bundesliga and Champions League. So
Yeah.
just not a lot of luck for Harry.
Nice move there.
That's a cross in from Kelly, but it kept on the ground. He deflects it again, but honestly helps out New Jersey. A burst of speed here, a trip up, and that could be a booking.
Seriously?
A clear yellow.
On Hugo?
Tripped up, and Hugo cannot afford that. He has really been the
Man.
proponent and the X factor for Stockade so far.
I see that as a very light foul. It was,
Obviously, the referee saw some intent there, which would change it from a standard foul to a stronger foul,
Yeah.
a yellow card. Still is scoreless as we approach the 38th here. Our friend Patch still has yet to make an appearance.
He will be here around 7, he says.
And it is 6:46, so he should be here.
Rhinebeck Merchant. Yeah, so this is a big game, actually, for Stockade. New Jersey is one above us in the standings with 9 points. We have 4. To get up to 7 is the goal. 2 behind Jersey and the Qs, who knew they were going to win some games this year. They were so bad last year.
Approaching the 39th. And here's Denis. Passes it to the ref, who walks away. Alessio.
Cards himself.
And here's Hugo, who just received his first yellow.
Off his hand.
Looked like his hand,
Yeah,
but
nobody saw it.
he has been running all over the place. He must be
He
tired.
seems a bit winded. I've seen him hunched over a few times.
And he does deserve some inhale and exhale because he, again, has been the key here.
They've worked the right side big time.
Now, the left side was the stronger suit last time. Here's going to be a play here for New Jersey. Novice is approaching the box. Klinger on the right. And again, strong defensive play. Hans Schaar was there.
Corner for the Christine Todd Whitman 11.
Now, I'd like to imagine there will be a good amount of stoppage time. There's been a few fouls. There was that one play at the beginning of the game that caused some shoving. So my guess, +5, but
Yeah, the trainers have not entered the field yet with the magic spray and all that. Short corner.
Novice with a mistouch, but he kicks it in again.
Flubbed it.
Novice again on the right side,
Yeah,
but
Lorenzo.
scooped up by Nunez, who again is just having a good string of games.
In the right place, right time. He could have easily been in the center of the goal there. And
I'd like to call that first Novice a Charlie Brown kick. Right over the football.
yeah.
Obviously looking to get a few more shots on goal. There was that try that hit the right post, and also the one that hit the crossbar. So certainly
straight down.
It's fair to say New Jersey's been closer around the goal, but more opportunities for Stockade. Here's Mara, Denis, Cadigan, captain. Merdi is going to fight off a few defenders, but again, just great play from Jay and Hanchar.
Keeping their cool, the back line.
41st minute.
Run onto it and get it to the keeper.
Two big takeaways so far have been Hugo's play and that back line, which has really just been keeping Stockade in this game. There were a few tries on goal, but they were the results of free kicks and corners. So fast breaks have not really fared New Jersey's way.
Yeah, and if the 0-0 gets to the halftime, that has Lorenzo Nunez with 3 straight halves of clean sheet action. He brought his Tide Super Laundry detergent, and it's working.
Donning that lime green. Here is, it looks like Salguero on that left side, yep. Fought away. There's been some strong defense too by New Jersey, but especially on one-on-ones. However, if Stockade gets set with a cross from Hugo, there has been a lot of trouble. And for a team that really relied on that left side last game, it looks like they're opting more for Hugo's touches. Julo did have a chance to score. It was a, like my counterpart said, a Reece James cross in, just a little too fast.
Oh my God.
Great precision though. Mara gonna fight it off. Here's Morel on the right side, tripped up, off a defender.
Kingston throw deep in the corner. 43rd minute scoreless against New Jersey United AC. So they're a United Athletic Club. Probably a beach club in, like, Atlantic Highlands.
That was not the best play there for Stockade, but that looks like a beach volleyball.
He could have done better, as Tommy Smith would say.
Klinger. A strong ball here from Merdi, but
nice foot by, was that Luke Hanchar? I haven't said his name much.
Hanchar, part of that really strong defensive line for Stockade.
First-year player for us out of Bentley.
The business boys.
There you go. Drive a Datsun. Or Nissan, I should say. Again, dating myself.
If any car companies are hearing this, feel free to sponsor.
Yeah, what would they be?
Complimentary Bentleys for the whole team.
For the Jersey team, and Stockade would be Pontiac Tempest. I like that.
I like that too.
They only made him for 2 years.
Forget what car Tony Soprano rode in, and I think it was an Escalade. Here's Julo, though, more importantly.
Nice.
He has 2 options. Touch with the left side. Hugo, but call it offside.
You got way over there, yeah. That was a nice run, right down the middle, as Frank Sinatra would say.
It didn't look like he was offsides from this angle. Again, the referee does have the best angle, so can't disagree unless it was oblivious.
I'm going to go downstairs and get a good look at that strip for New Jersey United. It's baffling me.
In the break, we certainly will be doing our research. However, I will be bowing out. I am.
Dan, you can't leave. You can't.
Now,
Father's Day's been canceled.
Looks like another offsides call here. Now, here's the deal. If New Jersey scores in the second half and I'm not here, I'll have to park myself at every single half of every single game for the rest of the season. I don't really get a choice. So.
Well, let's hope you can use your phone to tune in to myself, Spike Brusho, and Steve Patch doing the second half. Dan Albach, our new superstar announcer from Marist, who debuted last week for our victory over Vallejo, has some family matters he has to attend to in New Hampshire, so he'll be missing the second half, unfortunately, but font of information and accuracy and just good old-fashioned natural sportscaster instinct.
And just wait till I get a handle on the lineups. You will not want to miss that.
Can you imagine having a media guide?
And here's Alessio. Drew Lowe is going to have his first run of the day.
Oh.
We are now in stoppage time.
1 minute. Oh, nice. Who's the Betty at the table with the? Thank you for that information.
We really appreciate
She
that.
held up one finger. I just happened to be looking at her.
Now, 1 minute is surprising. I thought it'd be more around.
I would go 3, but yeah, he's whistled. It's not even a minute.
And that is the first half. We found out the stoppage time for you right at the end there. Really appreciate
That girl's the volunteer of the month. We've always struggled with that.
our X factors have been Hugo, the defensive line, and whoever is sitting down
The
there.
volunteer Betty at the table who gave us the stoppage time.
We appreciate it. Here.
Yes. Well, Dan, safe driving, safe motoring into New England.
I
Live
appreciate
free
it.
or die, all that stuff they say. in
Granite State.
New Hampshire. No, is that Vermont? I can never keep
No,
it
live
straight.
free or die. That is correct.
You have 2 choices there. It's very metal.
Nothing, scoreless draw
Yes.
so far. First half is
Big game
concluded.
for Kingston. Dare I say, must win.
This
you
really
know.
does make or break. Can you fight your way back in the standings before your last home game next week?
Yeah.
And then you go on the road twice.
Yeah, the big-time rivals Hartford next weekend, and then on the road against the surprising Syracuse FC, and then on the road against the Shockers, who may be playing their C team by then because they're so far ahead. So that might be a win. You know, you never know. If they're resting players, they know they have clinched the conference.
Certainly
There's a lot of scenarios, Dan.
an interesting dilemma for Jamal if they do win, you know, managing this roster, which has a lot of talent on it. If you're interested in watching us, feel free to tune in to our YouTube stream. Just look up on YouTube Stockade FC. It should be the first stream that pops up.
/ or if you're on their website, stockadefc.com/live, or live, if you will.
If you're interested in some merch, there are some merch tables around the stadium today.
And the Stockade website also sells merch. But yeah, and there's also archives. If you missed us last week, Dan's debut, which was fabulous,
We had a lot
you
of
can
fun.
tune in and watch Stockade beat Vallejo 2-0 on this very field.
You have a chance to see Richard Morel's 2 goals, which really were something to watch.
Yeah,
And
yep.
Fun calls, I would say. So really fun when you get to call.
I love the fact they've archived all these because, you know, it's just it's a dream job. I mean, I come to this late. Dan, you have a bright future.
I appreciate
I'm going to be calling you for tickets for, you know, some professional team 10 years from now.
Well, hopefully I can.
Dan, you remember me? Can you get me in Pittsburgh?
Hopefully I can offer that. We got some local teams on the field, but we're going to take a bow and take a little break. So
0-0 at half. Big game. New Jersey visiting Kingston. Dan about to head out. He'll be back next week against Hartford, and this is it. This is NPSL end-to-end soccer action. High energy.
high energy for sure.
And you know the second half is probably going to be a burner, so stay tuned.
Back and forth finishes. Lots of dialogue here for a interesting finish in the NPSL playoffs. We'll be back, or I won't be back. But
Yeah.
Spike will be back with Patch.
Yeah, Steve Patch will be checking in. The old guys will be in charge, so.
But don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yes, all right. Hello. Welcome back to the second half here. Pump up the jams indeed. Although it's a 0-0 scoreline between Kingston and the New Jersey United AC, the new team in our conference, who we welcome reluctantly. A lot of opportunities in the first half. It was a well-played match. Again, big game for Stockade. They're currently in 5th in the 16th division. New Jersey is 1 place above them with 9 points. We have 4. If we win this game, we'll have 7. Syracuse also has 9. Hartford has 10. And the New York Shockers of Albany have 16, leading the North Atlantic Conference of the NPSL. So mathematically still alive, Kingston. They won last week 2-0. A convincing win over Vallejo, who are now in last with 4 points, but on score differential they are lacking. So, yeah, we're live from Tenney Stadium, which is the new, well, we did it last year. It's the temporary home of the Kingston Stockade as Deet Stadium in the Stockade district of Kingston. A fabulous old WPA building is being renovated by the city of Kingston. And, you know, we needed 2 seasons somewhere else to play, and Marist College was kind enough to let Stockade play here at Tenney Stadium in Poughkeepsie, not too far from Kingston. The fan base has responded with pretty good attendance. Certainly not the same atmosphere we get at Dietz, because you walk around the neighborhood, Stockade district on game day, match day. It's an incredible atmosphere. The bars, the restaurants, people on the streets. It's midsummer. I mean, you can't ask for more. And you're watching like semi-pro soccer for next to nothing. $10 to get in. You got a supporters group called the Dutch Guard that constantly drums and sings during the matches, creating, quote, an atmosphere, which is pretty standard in Europe in every match anywhere. Here, at least for the Stockade, some of their opponents, I've been to a few road games, they have no fans. They just have nothing. It's an afterthought. So we're lucky to have this. I'm Spike Grosho, publisher of the Fence Post fanzine, which covers this very atmosphere I just talked about. A little orange Xerox do-it-yourself publication. Also lucky enough to bring you the live stream over YouTube. As for this team, usually joined by Steve Patch, who is not here yet, but had obligations in Rhinebeck. I'm opening my 3rd bottle of Mini Corbel Prosecco, which is a good luck number as Stockade kicks off in the second half here. Here's to victory with some bubbles. Sun setting, the glare is still strong on the field. Got a few leather lungs apparently have been to the beer truck in front of me. Kingston in their creamsicle orange playing right to left against New Jersey United AC wearing the usual midnight blue. It's a strange strip. They beat us 1-0 back at their temporary home in Metuchen, 1-0. And we're looking for revenge here. A dish best served, well, kind of steamy. Salguero making an effort down the left side. Denied. Kojo Adjei in the game from Warwick, New York, Oneonta guy, first year, number 22. Made a few good plays in the first half. Kingston looking to set up shop here. Anthony Dunny, the Frenchman, crosses it over to the right side. Dutch guard on the grass berm in the shade behind the ball. It's a good side of the stadium to be on. Good back heel, cheeky, as they say. There's a shot. Oh, blocked by New Jersey. That was quite a blast. I'm a little light on the Jersey team roster due to the app that only accepts Apple products. My new partner, Dan Albach, had to leave for the second half. He was very much in tune with the technology because he's like 14. Here comes New Jersey down the right side. Good D there. Julo chips it forward. Some midfield scampering by Morel, who had 2 goals last Saturday at this very hour. So maybe he can honor that. It's like a corner. Hugo Guerra earns a corner for Kingston Stockade.
Attendance 677.
Another 600 number for our attendance, 677 here. Oh man, that was close. My goodness. Corner kick. Mateo Mara from Ossining, Cortland guy, could have buried that. Just apparently hit his forehead at the wrong angle. Being from Cortland, he knows that Ronnie James Dio was hoping that he would score. Because Dio says, stand up and shout. Also says, stand up and head the ball into the goal. Metal God, Ronnie James Dio from Cortland, New York. I will never stop referring to that as long as we have him on the team. Here comes Jersey with the long ball, English style, over the top. Might have worked here. Oh, too much, too strong for their number 7. Settled it in an admirable fashion, but then blasted it over the crossbar, which is not admirable in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I have very limited information on the New Jersey roster now that Dan is absent. In fact, the roster that was submitted on the app, which is how they do it now, which is a nightmare. I preferred chasing down the paper in the locker room. The one that we got for Kingston was completely changed by the time they took the field. So it happens. And even in the information age we live in, things can go awry. Jersey numbers are different than listed. But it's all good. It's a beautiful game. This is why we watch. This is why you're tuned in. You're probably a parent of one of the players. God bless you. You raised nice student athletes here. Good effort by Alessio Hernandez, wearing the captain's armband, the Iona Golden Gale. Great effort. He's from Ossining. I know some people in Ossining. Hello to Roger and Jeannie. Shout out to the Ossining couple. And they don't work for the prison. Jersey collecting on their back line. Pretty good D by Kingston. They've been consistent tonight with the clearing the back line. There's a long cross collected by the keeper with the silent F, Pfeffer, whatever his name is. Ball out for a Jersey throw. Hernandez trying to keep it in. Almost used his hand to do it. Jersey throw goes into midfield over the Marist Red Fox logo. Plenty of players from that squad wearing the orange for Kingston. There always has been. It's been a tradition that they've recruited. And this league is mostly a summer league for college players. They're not paid. It's semi-pro. But they get to wear a kit and have fans and keep playing this game, which is what they want to do. And who wouldn't, age 20, 21, on a Saturday night in the Hudson Valley. Good atmosphere here, pretty good turnout. 677 on this night. When I say we're in Tenney Stadium back in the Stockade district, it's 1100. You know, it's just far enough away for a lot of people don't make the trip down Route 9 from Ulster County, Kingston, Hurley, you know. Alessio with the sliding tackle. Got the job done. Third season with Stockade. New Jersey throw effective. 3 on the ball, open man. Oh, save Lorenzo. Brilliant diving save off his forearm, Lorenzo Nunez. West Virginia Mountaineer, his 4th season with the club. That was clutch, because that was a blast. New Jersey put that together. They found the open man, and he had some room there. And it got off a decent shot, but Lorenzo read it very well. He had a clean sheet 2-0 win against Vallejo last weekend at this very field. Jersey corner at the top of the box, fired in, denied by the orange wall. See if he can do a counter. Jersey has other ideas. Forward to Richard Morrell, last week's star at 2 against Vallejo. 2 sparklers. He spent most of his life on this field. Salguero crosses it in. Loose ball. Trouble. Alessio struggling to gets it to a teammate at midfield. Back to midfield. Luke Hanchar's had a decent game. Hanchar and the Frenchman Anthony Denis. So forward, connects. Morrell turns the corner. Jersey shuts him down. It's out for a Kingston throw deep in the corner. Still over there, frustrating. Goes out. 56th minute here in Kingston, not in Kingston, in Poughkeepsie. Kingston Stockade FC 0, New Jersey United AC 0. Big game, I guess, for both teams. We need this more. And here we come. Just denied. Good energy from both sides in the second half. It's sunny, but it's not too hot or humid, so the players probably not struggling with respiratory issues. In the last few weekends, it's been a lot of pollen, a lot of haze. Here comes Kingston, low shot, save by Jersey. It was Hugo, I believe, who rolled that one in. Why not come in low occasionally? Can't always come in at 6 foot and ripping. Low balls get in there too. Jersey working their way now. Kingston comes up with it. Shoved down, no call from the ref. Wow. That was a bit of a shove. And there's a bit of a trip, and that's whistle. The ref might actually be from Hoboken, who knows? The whistle going in favor of the New Jersey United AC. Three wins, 3 losses on their ledger. Free kick from a dangerous part of the American football field. I believe that would be the 15. But a few leather lungs near the press box here, which is nice. 2-man wall. Threads it through, headed out by Alessio. Jersey lets it roll out for a throw in the shade to their number 10. Denied. Good battles here in the midfield. It's been like this for 58 minutes. Scoreless draw between New Jersey United and Kingston Stockade. It's a give and go in the box. Nice clearance. Yeah, nerviest times in the box. There's a ball. There's a ball. Oh, man. Richard Morrell working the room there. Working the room into the Marist football end zone by himself. Not a whole lot of support, because that was a quick pass forward. So reinforcements were still chugging his way. So he'd have to kill a little bit of time in order to connect, but good movement by Morrell. Julo with the throw in. Here's a sub. Petro Cleach, the veteran, is on from Chester, New York, an Elon product. This is his 4th season wearing the orange and black, just orange tonight. And he comes on for kind of a winded Hugo Guerra. He worked a lot tonight and had some chances. He always does. He is an industrious player on the flank. Guerra off, Petro Cleach on. Cleach is no stranger to the back of the net, so it's a pretty quality sub for a pretty quality Kingston starter in Hugo Guerra. Hugo's got 2 goals this year. Cleach is not on, hasn't opened his account yet, but the past few seasons he's had several. Jersey trying to make something here. Julo with a strong effort to get it out off a Jersey player. He earns a throw. He's going to leave that for Dylan Kelly. Dylan's going to throw back to Kojo Ajay. Kojo Ajay goes out on the right flank, which is very much in the shade right now. Jersey plays it forward. Ajay was all over that. Oh, he tries like a bicycle clearance, doesn't work. And Jersey takes advantage. The clearance did not work. Lorenzo came out. He was deked, and number 10 for New Jersey United puts it in the back of the net. Diego Navas scores from William Patterson. He had 13 last year for William Patterson. He's a senior at William Patterson. He's got 25 college goals. Two immediate subs for Kingston. Matt Schultz on and Paul McCage on. Alessio Hernandez is off. I'm not sure who else is off, but it's 1-0 New Jersey United here in the 63rd minute. And a goal by Diego Navas. He's a sports management major at William Patterson. That was a tough one for Nunez. You feel like he's done pretty well tonight, but that one, you just hope this isn't too big of a hill to climb for the orange and black Stockade. In the New Jersey end now. Dylan Kelly out to McCage. You've got some players, Jamal's put some players on the field now that have definitely found the back of the net, so probably should be an urgency here to at least, you know, equalize. They really need the 3 points tonight, but you know, ask and ye shall receive. Jersey down the right side, wrestled off the ball. Man goes down, no whistle. This ref has been pretty good about letting him play. Hasn't gotten overly sensitive. '65th minute. Kingston 0, New Jersey United 1. Dylan Kelly dispossessed but earns a throw-in on the left side. Hits his teammate Matt Schultz out of Oneonta. Another Cortland guy debuting with Stockade. He's not the last in line, which was a great song by metal god Rodney James Dio. Kingston with possession now. Trying the far right side now. Anthony Dunny to Paul McCage, Fordham product out of LaGrangeville, New York. No relation to the ZZ Top LaGrange, as far as I know. Certainly no beards involved. Speaking of beards, still waiting on Steve Patch, my cohort in live streaming for the past several seasons, who is making his way from Rhinebeck to Poughkeepsie to join me in this broadcast spectacle that you're enjoying. or maybe not. 67th minute, New Jersey 1, Kingston 0. The Creamsicle Orange need a win tonight. That's the bottom line. Last year, this venue was a palace of victory for Kingston. Not so much this year. All the home games kind of grouped into 5 straight weeks. Beat Vallejo last weekend. We got Hartford, and we lost to the New York Shockers on May 31st. 3-1, a game we had the lead. So far 1-1 here at Tenney Stadium, which is, you know, it's not horrible, but in this short season, NPSL 10 games, 1-1, you know, that can make or break you. You know, it's, I mean, after this we have 3 games left, and that's potential of 9 points, and only the top 3 teams in the 6-team division make the playoffs. The chip forward cleared out by Jersey. Kingston playing it in from the right. Jersey hanging tough. Free kick to the Cade, as I call them occasionally, shortening it from Stockade to Cade, because I used to write headlines for a living, and that's what headline writers do. They drop. That's how the New York Rangers became the Gers, G-E-R-S, because, you know, sometimes you can't afford those 3 extra letters. Chipped in, punched, but mispunched by the Jersey keeper, kept in by Kingston. The fight continues. Dylan Kelly trying to play something in. Jersey dances it away into the corner. Bringing out with the long ball. Good battles here. The whistle. Paul McCodge for Kingston called for kind of thrashing the Jersey player. He thrashed him to the ground. Mysterious number 25. Like I say, since Dan left, I have very little information on their roster, other than their goal scorer Navas, who's scored a lot of goals at William Patterson. Number 25 over the ball for Jersey. There's a sub now for Stockade. Michael Leon from Ghana out of Michigan comes on for Mateo Mara. Second year for the man from Ghana. I've got to say, I'm not that familiar. I don't remember him from last year. He might have been on the bench available, but I don't remember him seeing action. And a Big Ten player, which should make some noise. It's from Accra, Ghana, listed as a forward. So maybe a goal-scoring threat from the African continent. Certainly a country that has given the U.S. national team a ton of problems over the last several decades. Always running into Ghana and losing. Here comes Kingston. Julo on it now. Good energy. Loses it. Jersey back up the far left. Crossed into the middle. Cleared out by Dylan Kelly. Leon with his first touch. Leon, it says here. Not Leon, it's Leon. He's with the ball now and flips it to Jersey for their throw in. They're also bringing in a sub, number 19. Awkward transition here. 19 on for number 10. The goal scorer, Diego Navas, is off now for a sub. Takes a seat after putting up New Jersey up 1-0 about 10 minutes ago. We're in the 73rd minute. It's 1-0 to New Jersey United AC, a team right above us in the standings. Got a player down now for New Jersey. And that's Jeremy Klinger, the kid from Kearney High School. Which, when you say Kearney in soccer, that's like saying, you know, freaking, you grew up in Liverpool, soccer capital of the United States, basically. So many great players have come out of Kearney. They do have the Kearney Scots, who are in a lower division. But the tradition is there. It always has been. There's articles. I think there might be a documentary about Kearney. Tony Miola, I believe, Tab Ramos, that whole crew, early stars for the American U.S. national team. A lot of them hailed from that small town in northern Jersey. So, setting up here for the injured player coming off slowly. 75th minute, 1-0 New Jersey United over Kingston Stockade. It's a corner for New Jersey. Taken by number 25. I don't know which exit he's from, but punched out. Cleared by Kingston. Makaj on the ball to Matt Schultz. Gets it forward, but Jersey claims it. Back to their keeper. Kingston kind of losing the ball in the lower midfield. Dylan Kelly trying to chip it to a teammate. Jersey throw a long one. It's going to be claimed by Luke Hanchar to his keeper, Lorenzo Nunez. Long ball to midfield. Anthony Denis trying to open up some space. A Manhattan College product. Not a whole lot of space at that college. Denis on it again, forward, down the right flank. Good connections by Kingston. There's a decent ball, but Pfeffer, the keeper, dives on it. Good opportunity for Kingston. Coming down the far right flank. Keeper very alert on coming out to grab that one, because that was going to be a tough one-on-one. with the blonde guy from the Stockade. I can't see his number. Is that Hanchar? I'm not sure. They need to turn around, pay the respects to the press box. They used to have the numbers on their shorts, which is actually helpful. It seems ridiculous, but it's helpful for announcers. Yeah, the blonde is, that was Petro Cliche. Veteran presence. I guess I'm not used to seeing him on the right side. I'm not sure why. I'm not Steve Patch. I don't have their player roles memorized. Still waiting for Steven. I hope the traffic wasn't bad, or maybe he got distracted by the food trucks. I'm told all the Fence Post fanzines have been claimed, including the swag, the keychains, the beads, and a horrible kind of hat that I made out of an orange cap I bought in North Carolina while I was on vacation. A blank orange hat for like $5 in a Southern grocery. And I botched it. But someone claimed it. I'll look in the stands, see. Oh, I think I see it actually in the second row. Yeah, shout out to, if they're listening, Alex Sumaya, Hudson, the lovely Karen Lemke, Lucy and Trixie in Rhinebeck, New York, having dinner tonight. Love you guys, and I will see you soon. And down goes a Jersey player. No whistle. Trying to get it out. Kingston keeps it in. Down goes a Kingston Stockade player. Whistle and free kick for the Cade. Jared Julo on top of it. The man has scored. And Joe Strummer predicted in my fanzine that he would score tonight. From the grave, Joe Strummer, leader of the Clash, summoned me in a seance saying Julo's going to score. Good effort there. Blasted it in to the box. There was some lunging and diving, but it goes out for a goal kick. That could have gone either way, and the ball struck that hard. Oh, an offside. Yeah, that was Anthony Denis was in the box who lunged at that corner. Then he got it back and put a long pass in. Another sub here for Zach Rabati, in for Dylan Kelly. Rabati from Hopewell Junction goes to Marist College, which I think is around here somewhere. I have, my observation skills. I think Marist is somewhere close to here. Injury for Jersey United. A lot of gesturing towards the knee, which is never good, but could also be histrionics. Might be sending the trainers on the field for the first time. There's usually only two. Like the home team has trainers and they serve both squads. That's been an NPSL tradition for years, which, is kind of funny in a way if you're used to professional soccer and some junk. Yeah, it's number 7. Number 7 for Jersey. A bit hobbled. That's Jeremy Klinger. That's the Carney kid. He's walking it off, as they do in Kearney. Gonna go get one of those ham sandwiches they brag about. The cross in by 25, cleared. Kingston from deep in their own corner, dispossessed. Jersey back at it. Keeps it in on the back line. Oh my. Crossed in. Cleared by Kingston at the last minute. 82nd minute, speaking of minutes, it's 1-0 New Jersey United AC over Kingston Stockade. FC. See, we're not an athletic club. We don't have like dummy weights and eat onion sandwiches and have Indian clubs. No, we're a football club. That's why it's FC. New Jersey United AC doesn't even have a home field at present. They played their last home game suddenly at Wagner College in Staten Island, one of the 5 boroughs. We played them at Metuchen High School, which I'm told was a lot of fun. But you figure there must be some venues that they could, I mean, Jersey is such a soccer hotbed, but probably Metuchen needed their field for graduation last weekend. Here they come, the United, New Jersey United AC, setting it up, but not with enough skill to get past Paul McCosh. Sends it out to the right. Dutch Guard drum starting up. They want something going here. 84th minute, 1-0 New Jersey over Kingston. One never wants to hear that. Having been to Jersey and now I live in Kingston. Can't wait for the Stockade to be back at Dietz. I can walk there from my new residence. And plan on doing so. And publishing the fanzine and hopefully doing live stream broadcasts. What could be better? How to spend your summer. Some people play golf. I do this. Here comes Kingston down the right. The dude from Ghana is going to try again. I say keep getting it to Michael Leon. Cleach chests it down. Top of the box, but he had men on him. He's got to clear it out. Header in. Oh. Good low shoestring catch by the Jersey keeper. If he flubs that, that's trouble. Cleach is going to be there to hammer it home. The loose ball. Running out of Corbell as we speak here, so that means it's time for a Kingston rally. Some footwork there by Zach Rabati. Try the far right flank. Cleach over even farther right. Cleared out by Jersey. Now they got some room here. This might kill a few minutes here. Counter. Good hustle by Pedro Cleach. Fresh legs in the game. Gets it to Anthony Dunny. Oh, too strong down the left flank to Paul McCosh. Just wasn't tall enough. He would have had to have been crouch style height to head that down. That was a bit too strong. Jersey throw in. I'm sure they're going to start taking their time here. 86th minute. New Jersey United up 1-0 over Kingston Stockade FC. Throw in by Ajay. Kicked out to Luke Hanchar. Going to play it back to the keeper, Lorenzo Nunez. Who had a clean sheet last weekend, but gave up a tough goal here against Jersey in the second half. It's holding up for the United AC. 1-0. Throw in to Julo. He's played the whole game. So is Ajay. So is Luke Hanchar. So is Anthony Denny. Paul McCosh came in as a sub. He draws a whistle. Oh, and it's a card for someone. It might have been McCosh. I don't know. It was from so far away from any player. It could have been he's yellow carding the Dutch guard and everybody on the grass burned. New Jersey free kick headed by Rabati. It goes out. Jersey thought it was theirs, but it's a Kingston throw. Jersey still on the ball. Chipped out by Rabati. New Jersey throw. Number 20 with the throw in for Jersey. They're up 1-0 here late in Poughkeepsie. High anxiety starting to set in here in the luxurious Marist Tenney Stadium press box, which is like the Ritz-Carlton, other than the sunlight blasting you in the face. Here comes Kingston up the right. Sense of urgency now. John Kowalski on the ball. Didn't even know he was in the game. A lot of subs in these NPSL matches. You got to really be on your toes to see who's running on and who's running off. And there's no scoreboards. There's no. In fact, the scoreboard here at Marist, which is a top program, is one of the most minimalist scoreboards I've seen. Eve Klein would be proud of this. It's just numbers and like United against Stockade. Crossed in high, too much, too far, cleared by Jersey. Missed on the corner. Yeah, even for NCAA football, which is the big thing here, I believe it's D1, this scoreboard is from like 1984. But, you know, who am I to complain? It's nice to have one. Remember the U.S. Open Cup match in Long Island against the Rough Riders? They had no scoreboard. And now they're a USL 2 team that has Daniel DiPolito, our top scorer from last season. Orange trying to figure something out here. 89th minute, down 1-0. New Jersey going to park the bus, as they say, and there's a lot of buses in Jersey. Leon from Ghana gets tackled, free kick, Stockade. Good 11 yards from the top of the box. Could be generous. Stoppage time has been announced as 4 minutes. Again, from the Betty and the volunteer table. God bless her, wearing a trucker hat, keeping the press box informed, which is what we're supposed to be. We're not just supposed to be up here drinking Corbel. Left-footed shot over the crossbar. Julo trying to bring Joe Strummer's prediction into reality. He hit it well, but got under it a bit. And now that gives Jersey ample time to kill here. 4 extra minutes here in Poughkeepsie. 1-0 New Jersey United. If there's a pull your goalie moment, this would be it for Kingston, but that's not really the right sport. Jersey still with good energy. They haven't shown many gaps on their back line. Now Stockade going to play it back to Lorenzo. Going to try to build something here. Up the left side to Matt Schultz. Schultz knows nothing. Goes at for a Jersey throw. Probably into the 2nd minute of stoppage time. 1-0 New Jersey United over Kingston Stockade. Painful shutout here for the home lads in a game that is a must-win. Never say never. Luke Hanchar plays it out to the right. Over the Marist Fox we go. Kojo plays it back to Hanchar, goes forward. Leon tripped up as he was trying to get the ball, and it apparently went off of his cleat, so that's a goal kick for New Jersey. The Coffin Nails are running short here for the Kingston 11. So he'll set up this goal kick and easily kill another 35 to 40 seconds of the stoppage time, of which there were 4 minutes, and we're well into the third. Headed forward, Jersey is on it. Ball popcorning. Some shirt tug whistle there against Jersey. Stockade with a quick restart, as it should be. The waning seconds of this one. Jamal urging his players downfield. Lose possession. There's a shot just wide and right. Anthony Denis. It just says France, doesn't give his hometown. I mean, we need to know what region he's from, because if he's from Provence, we would know, we could tell more stories, but he missed that shot. This goal kick should seal the fate for this game. Kingston suffering a tough loss at home, or temporary home. Again, 1-0 to the expansion New Jersey United AC, who found a way. There's a whistle. Okay, that's going to buy us some time. Ball is down. Denis takes it quickly. Nobody really forward other than Matt Schultz. Schultz managed to keep it. There's a cross in. Header, save. Wow. Not much you could do with that one. Leon with the last-ditch header. That's it, the final whistle here in Poughkeepsie. As the sun sets over the Hudson River and probably on the Kingston Stockade season in terms of postseason play. New Jersey United AC 1, Kingston Stockade 0. Good battle. And as they're announcing now, Jordan is saying next Saturday, same bat time, same Hudson River View channel, 6 o'clock, Hartford City FC Colts comes to play Kingston. Mathematically, will Kingston be alive next weekend? Who knows? It's highly doubtful after this loss. 1-0 loss to New Jersey United. Their second 1-0 loss to this new team, which is somewhat baffling. But hey, that's the beautiful game. That's why we watch. That's why we love it. And thank you for joining me. I'm Spike Vrusho from Poughkeepsie, New York. Live, Tenney Stadium at Marist. Temporary home of the Kingston Stockade. Next season, we will be back at Dietz Stadium in Kingston in the Stockade District. But this is what we have now. This is a tough loss for the Orange team. But you never know. There's 3 games left, 1 home game, 2 on the road. If you feel like going on the road, one's in Syracuse on the 29th, the other's in Albany on the 6th. I went on the road to Hartford this year with the Dutch Guard. It was a blast. This team has a lot of spirit, and unfortunately they're on the losing end tonight here. New Jersey United AC 1, Kingston Stockade 0. I will rejoin you on this broadcast next Saturday night, the same time, 6 o'clock, with the amazing Dan Albach, the Marist Sports Management. He's not an intern, but he's a mad genius. And hopefully Steve Patch, my old bearded fellow friend from Rhinecliff, soccer technician. Missed him tonight, but that's it here as the sun sets. And there's an underlying sadness, but there's also the spirit of competition. And Stockade is a spirited organization. It's fun to watch them. They're always going to entertain their fans. They have some of the best fans in this conference easily. I don't think there were 4 people here supporting New Jersey United, other than maybe relatives of the coaching staff. But that's neither here nor there. They won fair and square, 1-0. Again, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next Saturday. I'm Spike Ruscio, and keep it continue.